Hello everyone, my name is Moofyfoof. Today we're going to be playing some Esoteric Ebb, a point and click D&D game. I'm not super familiar with D&D. I've listened to a few campaigns, but I've never actually played it myself. So I'm actually kind of really excited to play this. I'm ready. That was a nice voice crack there. I meant to go into my head voice, into my falsetto, but then it cracked. Whoops. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with a new game. So I'm wanting to play kind of like a Dex and Charisma style character, so cool. Right off the bat, Dex and Charisma. Let's get that up to 10, that up to 12. 12, thank you. I don't want to be negative on any of my rolls. So, proficient in Charisma and Dex. I get +3 on both of those. So, what do I want to have as my third skill? As my third stat? I think for now, let's check out the intelligence uses. Yeah, I don't know, because more health, I want more health. Yeah, I want more health. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. A weak cleric among his peers, yet quick and nimble, ready to get the job done. I wonder if this little opening changes depending on what your stats are, because I went heavy with Dex, and it gave me like a quick and nimble words. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6, will play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time, Chris. And as a note, or as a tip, as you level up, make sure you boost your favorite stat. That will always make I missed the last couple of words. Speak with the dead, 3rd level necromancy. I'm probably not going to be messing around with necromancy, so considering I didn't boost my wisdom or intelligence, I'm not sure which one that would go under. Probably intelligence, not wisdom. Hello, glowing blue dot. What is thy wisdom? Oh, I had to click. Oh, thy wisdom is truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Intelligence, DC 8 success. Ragan? Ron? Ron? Ran? How is that pronounced? I'm gonna say Ragan. Ragan? Doesn't sound, you're not wrong on that. It does not sound right. But Ragan. Intelligence, correct. Look around. What's an occupation in this context? This is for sure about your job. Why are you saying that dexterity? Shouldn't that have been like wisdom? You know, the job. Constitution, your class. Tell me, tell the voice about your class. I have a very important job to do. You do, and it'll be a great payday. Takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? That didn't seem like it took a whole lot. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, I see now. That was not in quotation marks, so that was just that talking, and then this is the goal. Or this is the question. And I believe your, I'm gonna say your, is the glowing blue dot over here. We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. Oh no, not the tea shop. The Goblin Chieftain, she needs you. To find the Goblin Chieftain? Is that right? Tea shop exploded. Unfortunately, yes. So, like, what the fuck? That's not, yeah, no, that's not good. I like tea shops. Like, what? I have a couple of questions, though. How did the tea shop blow up? They are lovely, yes. Thank you, Wisdom. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. Yeah, thanks. To find to find the Goblin Chieftain, is that right? You know it to be true. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, "What is your political affiliation?" That came out of the blue. The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. Is it the Asgalists? Yes, they are decent, possibly. Success, we've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices thanks to the revolutionary freestriders. Elections are exhausting. Oh, I failed, fuck. Oh, another failure. It hides in the back of your skull, a fact that you are bound to be a nationalist, and it frightens you, the pressure. I don't currently know what any of those 3 political parties are actually about. Oh, can I go, actually, I'm apolitical? I'm gonna do that one. Perfection. No one can get mad at you, and everyone will love you. Awesome. I didn't read what popped up in the left side here. Whoops, I wonder what that was. The voice is fading. This is the end, the final question. How did you die? Okay, I drowned in a river. Fuck. Fuck. That's not a good way to go. Out of any of the ways to go in life, starvation, dehydration, drowning, freezing, and burning to death are like, oh God, I hope none of those are the way I go. I want that shit to be instant whenever the time comes. I fell into divinity, she took me whole. I died when I died. I am not dead! A game by Christopher Beauregard. Ooh, I like that music. That sounds nice. Also, I will admit freely, oh God, I need to turn down that fucking volume though. God damn. Hopefully that's not too loud now. That got real loud there for a second. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. It's not, maybe I'll take it down just a wee bit more. Anyone out there, just let me know if actually, I'm gonna make a message about it, but let me know if the audio is good or if the game audio needs to be turned down at all. Pin the message. Don't skip, it's the opening cinematic. You've got to watch it. Esoteric Ebb. Gorgeous music. Absolutely love it. Oh, rock lobster. Guys, it's me. It's me. That's me. I'm forced to look like a cleric, but I'm gonna play more of like a rogue, or not rogue, but like a bard kind of. Oh, wake up, kiddo. March 22nd, 27 PE. I wonder what PE stands for. Oh, cool. I didn't actually realize this. You can scroll up and down on the chat wheel. Oh wow, you can make it to where you only see the last message. Pardon me, that snuck up out of nowhere. Okay, a fresh start. I think get up is my only option. It looks like I have 4 out of 9 health. Or HP, I should say. Your body aches, it's stiff as you've slept for days. Success, DC 12 success. Don't sleep in the armor, dumbass. I mean, yeah. Sleeping in like full plate armor, not exactly the smartest call. Just saying, just throwing that out there. You might want to sleep in something a little bit more comfortable. Reach for your glorious quest to continue. What's this? Check your stuff. What stuff? Your hand darts around your pouch and uniform. Panic, sweat. Uh-oh, failure. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Uh-oh. Man, I fall in a river. I almost die, and I get robbed. What the fuck? You know, that's a bad start to the game. That is a rough start. I'm not saying it's a bad intro to the game. I'm saying my character's been through some shit already. Deep breaths, your belongings are surely here somewhere. Wait, what's this about a quest? Yeah, let's just go ahead and move on. Oh yes, a quest. Thank you, Strength. You're on a, oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the beginning of this. So like the basic premise of this game is it's a D&D campaign, but all of your stats talk to you. So like your strength, your wisdom, your constitution, your charisma, your intelligence, all of those things like talk to you, and that's like your interaction with yourself, I guess. I don't know, because you can still talk to other people, but then you also talk to your inner stats. Interact with a highlighted word to receive a glossary. God, I cannot read or talk. A glossary entry. There we go. Earth be blessed. Earth, your God. Save the city? Yes, save it from the jaws of democracy. DC 10 success. Democracy, said to originate from early arcane era civilizations in Old Dominor? I don't know. It is the rule of majority. Those with suffrage may vote to enable their preferred government, a truly messy and ineffective process. Old Diminor, a term for Diminor, often used to refer to the band before it was renamed Reeds during the end of the Coast War capitulation agreements. I can fucking say capitulation that easily, but I can't fucking read entry. Goddamn. Some say it with sarcasm, some say it with pride, some say it with fear. The coast. The coast, also known as Yours Realm. It is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to infinite wastes. It is theorized to be a ring or a half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Band. An esoteric divide splits the circular coast of Yor into 8 geographic areas commonly known as bands. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits and stretches from the coast to the infinite wastes. Okay, how many down are we gonna go on just clicking these for glossary updates? Or glossary entries. Hey, I said it right that time. Esoteric, the magic of Yor and his strings. The coast is infused with it. Yor, the name of our realm. Also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. Well, I would imagine the closing would be the end of the Gate. That makes sense. Wizard, a book-learned arcane spellmaster. Spellmaster? I mean, that's kind of cool, though. I kind of want to use Spellmaster over Spellcaster now. Typically plays your strings by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. Oh, that was the last one. Your strings, the ley lines of esoteric power that hold the realm together. Okay, do I remember everything? Seems like it. I just got a lot of fucking information right there that I'm not going to retain. Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Thank you, Wisdom. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop quest. Yep, I got that. Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Thank you, Dex. Just a job? Ah, so I've done this before. A quest, I like those. Wait, how much time do I have? So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. I'm just gonna push forward. More or less. Let's just finish the job. I don't need to think about it. It's a tea shop. I gotta get it. Damn right. You'll do great. Now get going. Oh, ow. I took a health point damage. The weight of the Earth Guard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. Your body aches, its contents rotting. You must consume an apple now. There are many apples here, and corpses. Corpses? What the hell is this place? If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. As you do, your fingers... As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It is covering your entire head. Yes, you're wearing a helmet, dumbass. Can I take it off? No. Why not? God damn, DC 20? God damn, a DC 20? It's gonna be all of the stats. It's gonna be all of them with a DC 20 failure right now. Not yet. Okay. Okay, not yet. That's interesting. That makes me think like maybe I can take the helmet off at some point. Okay, thank you. Leave. Trifle. Fuck. Trifle. Got an apple. I'm gonna take it, but it kind of goes against what I want. Let me start from the beginning there. Cloak. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel dampness spreading into your gloves. That's fucking nasty. It is light blue and tattered, and it was once yours. What do you mean, once mine? If it's right here, did I sell it and then someone else left it right here? What do you mean it was once mine? An Earthguard cloak add-on. It has been ripped to shreds at the base, but you could still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Wring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. Okay, yeah, that's it's nasty. It is still quite wet. I'm not gonna wear this. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. Oh, well that makes sense because it's -1 to charisma and +1 to dex. So of course dex wants it and charisma doesn't. And that's I like that. They have their own little personalities. Agreed. It's perfect for any rogue and or nail. Fuck. For any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. I'm not sure if I want to go like full on rogue or if I just want to be like dexterous and charming. I mean, I am a rogue, so yeah, let's wear it. I'll think about it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. There aren't a whole lot of slurps I've ever heard in my life that I would consider satisfying. Just saying. Just going out on a limb and saying that, there haven't been a whole lot of slurps that I've enjoyed hearing. Not saying there haven't been any, just not a lot. I really love my pouch of holding. Gods, I can fit so many items in this thing. Ooh, I love the plural on God. Ooh, +5 EXP, only 290 more to my level up. Yes, you're very lucky. This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns. Crowns? Crowns. The Norvikian... The difference in clickable and not clickable kind of threw me off there. The crowns. The Norvikian crown, the main coinage of Norvik. Norvik, your home city, founded by your god towards the end of the Coast War. It is built upon several layers of ancient ruins. Oh god. Okay, so this is a long-standing world, just not very technologically advanced. Coast War, the Great War. Sorry, got distracted. The Great War, a conflict between the Arcanists of Reeds as well as every other nation connected with them across the coast. A horrible waste of human lives, which claimed millions of lives. There was no honor in this fighting that you know. Or that you know. Reeds, one of the 8 bands along the coast, it is a temperate land of lowland and many lakes, commonly seen as the homeland of humans. Large portions are still cursed, holding entire undead cities, eternally burning valleys, and floating mountains. That's dope. That's so cool. Eternally burning valleys and floating mountains? I want to go here. This place sounds awesome. Of course you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is property of the state, treated as such. I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick. Alrighty. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now put on your cloak and rob some people. I mean, reallocate some resources, ayo? Ability scores. That's the term I was looking for, not stats. God damn. Okay, anyway, leave. Can I take a note? I'm pretty sure I can reach this. Yes, Shield of Faith. Oh, it's a spell, right. What we got over here? Some incense. What's under here? Apples, some crowns. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. Okay. I should let him sleep. Oh my god. Hey, how do I... Is there a way to like just read through the chat? Journal? Questing, no. Oh, that's just total. Okay, never mind. I think can I, please? Thank you. Pick up the note. A voting card, -1 intelligence. That's kind of funny. I wanna see the reasoning behind that being -1 intelligence. A scuffed voting card made out to Ragan Hemlin. Oh, my last name's Hemlin. It's from a dwarven office for some reason, and someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Examine? You pick up the surprisingly thick piece of paper, THICC thick. Ooh, 5 EXP. This card is slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. I mean, I fell in a river, of course. And at the top, it says Rostcourt. I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. Rostcourt, meaning voting card in fancy Ascani Dwarven. Ascan, one of 8 bands along the coast. It is a cold, mountainous realm. It is your home, also referred to as Ascani. You've unlocked a quest branch. Find more by speaking to citizens around Norvik. Citizens turned into Sean Connery there for a moment. Oh right, there's an election. Oh! It was nice not to think about it for once. You've prepared all your life for this. It's time for change, baby. It's time for a damn revolution. We should just get a God King again. Worked great last time. That would be for the best. Unfortunately, there's no good candidate available. Okay. What else? Ooh, another apple. Give me some HP. Okay, let's go ahead. Consume. Still only at 7. That's not ideal. Hey, can I pick up the patch of apples? You stare at a pile of apples. That is a massive pile, my dude. Success. Apples are good for you. Whose apples are these? Should these be stored along corpses? No, I can tell you that. No, they should not be stored alongside corpses. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? That's a lot of apples to try and eat. To nod to the pile. Why are you nodding at a pile of apples? What the fuck? A great mountain of apples. What are you? A shrine of earth. The runes fill your senses as you approach. The color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. I don't know why I keep changing up the voices and accents for these. I need to like actually try and differentiate the different voices. So like strength would be just like, the color's faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. Maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe I'll try and give all these characters specific voices. A sacred shrine left in this state. It's an insult to Earth and all of his people. Are these rare? No. You will find shrines like this all over Norvik. I've already clicked on Norvik. Why is it giving it to me again? Oh, maybe it hasn't. Maybe I haven't. Or maybe it's just giving me more information this time since I've already clicked on it once. But Norvik, the central city of Ascani, and last bastion of humanity, it was founded upon the end of the Reconquest in 468 AE. Okay, so we have AE and PE. What? After esoteric and pre-esoteric? But that's going backwards because we're currently in PE, I believe. I want to learn more about this world. I'm so interested already. It was founded upon the end of the Reconquest in 486 AE, exactly 70 years ago. Oh, okay. So the end of the Reconquest, I would imagine, was when it swapped over from AE to the current PE. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe? The Reconquest, a historical event in Norvik, it began with the Earth's landing in 466 AE, and it's said to have finished by 468 AE, when Earth finished eradicating the trolls who roamed the ruins of Tolancatl. I'm assuming Tolancatl. It is a point of contention if it should be called a reconquest or just a conquest, as no humans had ever lived in the location before. Human, tall and beautiful like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna, ooh, can I didn't mean to leave it. Oh, no, I did pray. You feel small. Yeah, that's fair. To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Oh, okay. Wait. Ooh. Let's prepare some spells. That's all I have. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So finish. Cool. I got Shield of Faith and Cure Wounds. I want to remove the apples. It does not take long for you to remove some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. I don't know what that actually did. Okay, I'm done here. Anything else that I can actually get to? This zombie is in the way, and what happens if I use no effect on undead or constructs? Okay, I was wondering if it would actually do like damage to an undead, but apparently not. Up the stairs we go. There are 3 types of dialogue. Fuck. While I love that, you know, loading screens go by quick in video games now, it's kind of annoying because you don't get to actually read the tooltips and the hints and tricks and shit. Behold your fate one day. Bitch, I was already under a blanket. Okay, so I did this last time. Take the shards of yore. Oh, I want your crossbow, sir. But I'm real worried I'm not gonna get it, and I don't want to figure out what happens if I fail one of these. Especially not right off the rip. Let's go. Fuck! God damn it. What human doing? The kobold asks as you slowly remove your hands off his crossbow that he's holding in his hands. This is a very big choice. Do I lie and say I was just stretching? Do I go for the lackadaisical no harm no foul, or do I apologize? I think apologizing here would probably be the best bet. Fuck. Okay, well it was a success. I got out of it. Yeah, right, going from annoyed to pissed off doesn't really matter. Whoops, now you gotta get the crossbow some other way. But wait, I do? Fuck. Oh yeah, it's just locked now. I can't pickpocket it off of him. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master say you behave. I have some questions for you? Short questions, go. How'd you get this gig? You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? Can I borrow your crossbow? Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? Thank you for your time. I think I'll start out with the tea shop. Incident? Incident? Tea shop blow up. Boom. Did you boom it? The kobold, the kobold makes a cackling noise. I wish tea shop explosion would have been fun to set up, or it would be fun to set up. When it happened, I was on Water Lane, on mission. Water Lane, the largest trade port in Norvik, located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. Tolstad. It is also called Marvel. Wow, I skipped over a letter and it really fucking threw me off. It is also. Why can't I read? It is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and it's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges, considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world. I feel like I need to ask you something else. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding? Not funny. It's a big question. Do I want to go like villain route, like right off the rip? Pretty sure it's not going to be a great look if I do. I'm probably going to have to like make a dice check to see if I make it or if I get it. It's a big question. I'm really not sure what I need to do here. Let's go ahead and let's take the crossbow. I don't have anything. Leave it. Thank you for your time. I'll get back to that. I'm gonna explore a little bit more and talk to this person. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon for a serpentine drake. Okay. That symbol. It's on a lot of official documents in the city. Oh, is it, you say? That is the Great Perch of Norvik. The Great Perch? Wow, I immediately stopped reading Strength in his manly raspy voice. That is the Great Perch Norvik. Great Perch, oh wait, no, I don't think that's actually Strength talking. I think it's just giving me information about it. The drake-like sea creature found along River Torna. Earth was known to tame these creatures, and eventually the Great Perch became the symbol of his great city. Okay. Up and about, are we? Viskin, local mortician. Wonderful. Death. This is death. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. Lich house? That's a rather ominous name, don't you think? I mean, I don't think you're gonna be wanting liches to be here. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, a servant of God, deeply devoted and spiritually connected, typically a divine spellcaster given power through their deity. He smiles at you. I woke up below. Yes, I can see. I mean, he said yes, I know, but you know. Maybe you should ask why instead of stating the obvious. I'm just gonna say why. I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They'd caught you in a net, took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No, that's charisma. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. Let's go with not who. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. Bro, some fishermen bring you in a dead body and you don't even think to ask, what's your name? Just in case we gotta, investigate this a little bit. What the fuck? Like, huh? Okay. Good guess. But perhaps Water Lane. That's just a guess. Good guess. Lots of boaters out there. Or lots of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. Let's move on. DC 33? Jesus Christ. That's insane. You need a plus 13 to your wisdom to even have a chance of getting this. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Apparently right click and left click do the same thing in that situation, because I accidentally right clicked when I was hovering over it. That was a complete accident. I wonder how bad that's gonna fuck things up. God damn it. I don't mean to imply I know more than the Honorable Oathguard member, my good cleric. Earthguard, the heroes of Norvik, keepers of city law, and defenders of humanity, your brothers. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. Okay, so I can attempt that again later on. These checks are unlocked in a long or a short rest or by spending shards of yore. Okay, but a roll with a very high DC should probably be lowered before attempting again. Yeah, obviously. I didn't even mean to click it the first time. Okay, I'm going to... I need resistance with things. Oh, pardon me, burped again. What do you know about spellcasting, or you called me cleric? I'm gonna go with the cleric one first. Thanks, that... I am the cleric. Good for you! An example of that sarcasm thing I mentioned earlier. Yes, if you are a clergyman, you might run for a congregation for your local religion or deity. Holy man on a holy mission. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for a religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not in... Oh. Agreed, Charisma. I am not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. I mean, do I just go like full-on narcissist and go, no, I am the chosen one? I could. I'll just agree with him and, move on. You are correct, I am an arcane cleric. I figured as much when I saw your spell book, or do you call it a prayer book? Either way, you clearly play your strings for as much as you channel this... as much as you channel this divinity. So what do you know about this spell casting? Quite a bit. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps. Ow! Cat! Fuck off! He clawed my foot. Sorry. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you're interested. Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course, ooh, charm person. Got a spell. Or another spell, I should say. A copy of Charm Person, it will surely be useful to you. A truly diabolical spell. The towers teach it only to higher tier spellcasters usually, despite its first level. The towers, the home base of the Order of the Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as Wacken. Yep, they're definitely Wacken, all of this. Nobody calls it that. That's a great shortcut to charming people, although you gotta be careful with the fallout if you care about such things. Explain the very basics. As a wizard, you memorize spells before casting. I almost said castrating them, what the fuck? As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. There's one downside. There's one downstairs by the apples. Trust me, there's a lot of fucking apples. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Ost. Ost? Treating a servant like that is despicable. Maybe I will. I don't know where to go. That's all the help I need, thanks. I'm gonna go now, bye-bye. Bye-bye. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Yeah, those are some pretty fucking dead eyes. Man, I am voice cracking all over the place today. This is awesome. I love it. He gives you too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? Did I have any weapons on me? They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Yeah, that makes sense. The second largest documented river along the coast, splitting the band of Ascani in half. Good. You do not need alms in this city. You need heart. Oh, shut up. A good blade can make anyone speak. Charisma. Should you really be saying that? Aren't you supposed to be like the one to talk people into things? Got it. The pale man turns his face towards you and smiles. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole through your heart. Leave now. When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. To do so, either double click or hold shift / the left trigger. Time to go. Let's leave. Dude. Oh my god, I fucking hate my cat sometimes. I love him, but he's a little shithead and bites and claws my feet every fucking time I start streaming. Like, dog, just stop. Prepare spells. Let's go ahead and hit charm person up. Yeah, I want all three. Finish, thank you. God, I hate every time that cat scratches my feet while I'm playing a game or anything else. And cause like I can't see him under my desk. It scares the shit out of, or not scares, but like it makes me jump every fucking time. And that means I kick my fucking desk. Obviously the mic picks up because it's connected to the desk, and then like my monitor goes swinging backwards because it's on it's on like an arm. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Why can't I? Ooh, cool. I can actually see like all of his stats and shit. Okay, so he's also high on dex. And he's got a little bit of wisdom. Uh-oh, that's not great. Is this not? This is, oh, I want to use it. I'm very confused. How doth one actually use spells? You've declared yourself the cleric of Norvik one single time. It's a grand title suitable for a true human cleric like yourself. All right. The tea shop that blew up. Yes, yes. Election week. Blah blah. I want. How do I actually use the fucking spell? I'm very confused. Oh, I didn't realize I could zoom out just with my scroll wheel. Let's go check out what this is. So many books, basic manuals, Arcanist histories, novels. Arcanist. The Magocrats who ruled pre-Coast War human civilization in Old Dominion. Dominion? I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. Let's go ahead and delete that message. Also a very minor political party in Norvik. Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. I'm not going to go through all of that right now. I just want to use the fucking spell on that dude so I can get his crossbow. You flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the page. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. Ancient tome, de verbis draconum ars occulta. I can do that fucking perfectly, but I can't say regular words. What the fuck? The author's name appears to be Calum de Minori. Or Kylum de Minori. Dominior, anyone who uses this term for anything modern is either an anti-free strider or lives under a rock. Sorry about that, just adjusting my microphone placement a little bit, because, you know, it's on a boom arm, so when I kicked my goddamn desk, it also moved a little bit. I need to get my hands on comprehend language. You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll, maybe you could buy it somewhere. It's fairly common. Leave the tome alone. Let's go trifle through this dude right here. What we got? Ruined prayer book. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy, brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of indecipherable symbols. Ascani writing, of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no! By Earth. Phoenix Folio updated. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions, obviously. You should have protected... Oh, I got distracted, accidentally clicked. Whoops. What else is there to interact with? Nothing there. Whoa, what's this? Esoteric Pocket Watch, +1 advantage in esoteric events. Okay. I like how that's negative intelligence because it's ruined now. I will absolutely go ahead and add the pocket. Oh, it actually added it to the character. That's pretty cool. Why can't I fucking use Charm Person? You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage. If you or your companions are fighting it, if it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. What can I take from this dude? The Mind expansion, DC 15. Let's check him out. I just want to see how much dex he has, so I just need a 5. Oh, never mind. I was hoping it would. At least tell me what his stats were. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Yes! Let's go! Okay, let's see what that is. A common potion known to allow knowledge checks to stick more easily, often used by students, grants a minor intelligence increase for a week. Interesting. I'll hold on to that for now. Why can't I use it? Try to convince. How do we do this? Appeal to his better nature? I don't fucking know. Oh man, I love it. The game actually cusses. Like, real cusses, not just damn. Stealing it would be evil, so just demand it, loudly. That's not, no, please don't. I have to hit it's a DC 20? Oh, it would have been a 15. Fuck. So I would have to get a 17 or higher. Disagree. Fair enough. Come on, let me have it. You know I would put that crossbow to better use. A strange noise escapes the kobold's maw. A cackle? No. Better nature? Okay, yeah. Man, I really want to try it, but needing a 17 or higher is asking a lot. I'm gonna keep the damn crossbow. All right, let's go ahead and head on up. Completing a major quest unlocks a feat. Okay. Behold, it says Viskin's Lich House, but then the and dentistry is scratched out. Behold, down to the Lich House. No, I'm good. Can I talk to you? I can't. Oh, actually, you know what? I had stuff that I could still interact with down there. Give me a second. Your left is mark across the bands. Today, it is a universal sign of magic. The red eye of Earth. Okay, that was pointless. Run, cleric, run! Spell scrolls. Fuck. No time to read. So let's start out with a trifle. See what you may have in your pocket. Oh, I only need a DC. But like, what is a PPG document? Let's try it. Yeah, let's go. A formal permission of public gathering. It contains a lot of legal nonsense, making it difficult to parse. Okay. Okay, I don't need to equip that or anything like that. Incense, easily burned spices and herbs can be used to recover first level spell slots. Okay, that's cool. I don't have anything else that I want to equip. You don't have anything for me to rifle or trifle through. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Osgal, the Fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Orc, big brutes of devilish origin. They're rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in Feltire. Brute. Vorgeni slang for brother, specifically the dialect grown out of the coastal slang, a mix between gnome tongue and underclass migrant workers in old Mago colonies. Oi, Mr. Cityman. Oi, Mr. Cityman. He calls out as you approach. We've made it clear already, we're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. God damn, I love this game's writing, that's great. That's no way to greet the cleric Norvik. Hit the great cleric again, or the cleric. Oh, is that so? Guessing I'm supposed to grovel. No need. I'm leaving. You lean a little further into being a cleric. Gain 10 XP 5x2 for choosing this class 2 times. I think I'm fucking up. I'm gonna go against cleric next time I get that opportunity. I thought so. You best be on your way. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. I don't know how much I believe that. I don't care. I'm on a higher mission. A mission? He looks intrigued. A quest to save the world. Yes, so be as illegal as you want. That was great. Gods bless your journey then. Now, we're not doing anything against the law here, so... They are both guilty and innocent, much like you. Or just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child. This here is Alphaz of the Bon Emvas, a foreman of the Osgilists movement of Norvik. Osgilist. The Waka who built this city wants to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of a fair and even society where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. After all, why can't we share? He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgal. Damn, that's a lot of Damn, that's a lot of good. Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I am also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. He grins, just wanting to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off, unless you want that. All right, have fun. What about you? What you got? Huh. The old dwarf puffs out his chest as you approach. Fancy helmet, cityman. He speaks in a short and quiet manner, as if he's scared of his words being actually heard. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be giving him that voice then. The dwarf behind him laughs. Dwarf, short, stout, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill. Heh, drill. They built most of Norvik and have a long history with the Earthfolk. Earthfolk, the people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Ascani coast, true mythological heroes. Stand up for yourself. Bad idea, they would fuck you up in a fight. Thanks, my mom got it for me. 100%. Oh. Don't say something like that, it makes you look pathetic. It's a lovely helm. She has good taste. Huh, interesting. Brutal honesty might actually win conversation sometimes. Good to know. Trifle, what we got in the barrel? More money. Some more incense, all right. What you got? I only need a 12 or better. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go. Woohoo, 50 crowns. Let's go ahead and behold. 6. Wow, that was fucking dog shit. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something. Or someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert powers in other ways as well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve, a heart with the initials of the Norvikian Freestrider Regiment. Freestrider, the new way. People in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. Okay, free cities, a collection of city-states in the reeds, all united under the golden banner of free striderism. Norvik will join them one way or another. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. Success. You sure walk around like a damn advertisement with this drab uniform. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I am second in command. Second in command. What? I don't know why, but the wording of this, the phrasing of this just fucks me up. I am second in command guild agent of Tolstad. Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress, a sprawling island fortress and one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of yours, Pillar, a sprawling tunnel network, and Water Lane, the greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are in Tolstad right now. Nice to meet you. Success. Be nice to her. She's a free strider. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Okay, I'm Helm. Oh my god. I kind of want to pick I'm Helm. Nah, I'm Roggen. Hello, Roggen. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say something. I'd like to know more about you. You seem cool. Little old me, I'm an open book. Where are you from? What's it like being an orc in Norvik? You are a strong... Ooh. Oh, attempt to flirt. Let's fucking go. You are a strong and physically imposing woman. She covers her Tuscan mouth with... she covers her mouth and tusks with a hand. Phylogenistic agenda added. Phylogenistic. That's a weird word. I don't think I've ever said that word before in my life. Phylogenistic. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. I might not be, but who knows? Well, someone knows. I'm sure someone knows. You got one shot. She's bedazzled by your confidence. Don't fuck this up. Do it. Climb that mountain. Tell her she has nice tusks. Bet you can carry me around like a straw. Uh-oh. I don't know if I should tell her she has nice tusks. Do I go with charisma or strength? I think I'm gonna go with bet you can carry me around like a straw doll. You bet your sweet ass. Few men get that privilege. Hey, yo! Oh, I love this. This is awesome. She's desperately trying not to laugh. Sweat, tremors, be wary. This could end very badly. Oh, it's only a DC 12? I only need to get a 9 or higher? Oh, I'm doing this. Fuck! God damn it, no! I only needed a 9! I got a 2! No! Oh, man. Oh, all right. I suppose it's time to let it rip. Just go wild. I don't care. There's nothing that can be done anyway. Lost cause. Bottoms up. Oh God, orc women are better than human women? Do you want to wrestle with me, a member of the Holy Order of the River of Norvik? Go down, please. Oh my God. I think we gotta go strength here, right? Like, cry. Oh my God, I didn't even see that as the option. Oh, I want to make this happen. What do I do? What do I do? Okay. I think we gotta go wrestle. Like, finally, the orc composes herself and says, "You know, I'd love to. Later then? Oh, later then." Ooh, that hurt. I took physical damage from that. Oh my God. You've left me speechless. Well done. Not often that happens. Now that we're done with that, do you have anything else to ask? So you're working for the Free Striders. I don't work for the Revolution. It's just a revolution. You fool, you knew that. Maybe? I work for the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Free Strider ideals in Ascan. Currently, we focus on making sure this election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. Okay. Sorry. I don't really know any of this. You see, I'm apolitical. Apolitical? I'd love some. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What are these options? Yes, apolitical. Yes, please, I'd love some. Glance over your shoulder. And no, something else. What the fuck are these options? I'm gonna glance over my fucking shoulder. You have become apolitical, gained 10 XP, 5x2 for choosing this political stance 2 times. Okay, that's okay. So the more times you continue with like an option, like a line that you're going with, like a story that you're going with, the more experience you get for choosing those dialogue options. Okay. I see. I see. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took this job, speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. So thank you for that. She is being genuine. Where are you from? She doesn't answer you at first. Instead, she looks away for a moment and smirks. She's thinking of messing with you. You mean because I'm an orc, I can't be Norvikian? She says, looking at you with a stern expression. I didn't. Oh God, that's. Don't accidentally click that. Oh my God. I didn't mean it like that. She laughs. I know. Don't worry about it. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. Ooh, dope. Took me all around the coast, she explains, far from the cursed plains of Fellatire. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer. Those were the days. Okay, I'm done asking questions. Oh, silly me, talking about myself all the time. What about you? I'm literally a walking corpse. Necromancy isn't unheard of, but who am I to judge? Be undead if you want to. I'm here on important business. Business, you say. She leans in and squints at you. Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service, Earthguard. Tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically, sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. Although, from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Anything else you know? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time of the explosion on the North Wall. North Wall, one of the 5 districts in Norvik, known as the Industrial District for many of its factories built along the river. This is where you live. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not a local. Everyone who is cool calls it North Wall. Just North Wall. Okay. The sign of an outsider, she calls it the North Wall instead of just North Wall. How many times can I say North Wall in like the span of 2 minutes? Relax, you'll learn in time. You sure like her, don't you? Hell yeah! Dexterity gets me. She looks inland. Inland, a term, wow, thanks. A term for travel towards the endless waste. Away from the coast. Yep, away from the coast is usually what inland means. I did see the smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, Earthguard? I mean, maybe it was the tea leaves! If the magistrate says it was an accident, I believe it was an accident. I believe there was spellcasting involved. Could very well be the case. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that. She has no control over you. She might be a free strider, but your business is your own. Get away from the conversation. Why are you guys so against telling her? Like, fuck off. I'm saying yes. Yes. Interesting. I'll be honest. I assumed the city would just ignore it, but they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess, if they sent a cleric to look into it. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? What exactly have you heard? Esoteric, I keep hearing that word. What exactly does it mean? Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Duh, because of the... Because of the election, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. Ugh. Sound reasoning, yeah, makes sense. While some might see it as corruption, I'd classify it more as simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. Okay, we can move on. You sure are? And good luck, cleric. If there's anything the Ascani Reed's trading company can do for you, or can help you out, odd phrasing, you can usually find me down in our HQ on Waterlane. Man, everything is pointing towards me needing to go to Waterlane. Where's the Goblin Chieftain? Lady Sageleaf? Just head down these stairs. Good luck on getting an audience, though. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Ooh, can I get to that? Oh, I probably need like Mage Hand or something like that to get it. Anything else that I can explore in? Oh, this is actually a pretty big little area. Okay, I need to check the controls really quick. I could have sworn that it's, oh, there's no fucking control option, right? Ooh, is that an imp? What is you? Brexo Pencilwing. You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. The fiend, oh, it's a fiend. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. What you reading? Hey, little guy, why aren't you on my shoulder? Oh, I'm starting this off rude. I'm starting this off with an insult. The paper is actually a torn out page from a magazine. Funny, never heard that one before. Is he wearing like little glasses? It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like he is. You're so original. Wait, he says, leaning in to get a good look at you. Earthguard, a cleric? Hells are you doing here? That reaction, your presence is uncommon. You can go wherever you want, fuck off. I love Strength, he's great. And Divine Mission, usual. Very well, I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and freestriders run amok. Goblins, short and green, got claws and fangs, little monsters. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized. Oh no, the devil's a kiss ass. We need some damn order in this place. Wise words. So, if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny, sharp smirk. You should be aware of the fact that this is literally a devil. Devil, lawful evil fiend. They are lawyers, soul traders, and either the most efficient type of leaders or the worst type of middle management. Their numbers are dwindling as of late, but in Blood City Bay, I wanted to call it Blood Bay City, but no. Blood City Bay, they still rule supreme. A good little devil. You can hear out any advice, just don't listen to it blindly. Are you a barrister? A tiny barrister? Can you give me free legal advice? Should I invest my stocks? What about alignment? What does the law have to say on resurrections? Ooh, that might be kind of interesting to go through. What about charm person? Charm person? Such a fascinating smell. Smell? It's rich coming from me, who has basically no sense of smell. Of course, all spellcasters are required to be registered in Norvik. God, it's hard doing like a high-pitched, quick-talking dude. It's the same in all not completely chaotic city-states. There are certain spells that are just not allowed at all, like Fireball, as a popular example. Fireball, a 3rd level evocation spell, causes fire to emerge at a given point, spreading within a 20-foot radius, filling up available space. But Charm Person is, despite its devilish mind control, legal if it is cast by a registered cleric or a city-hired interrogating mage. Private entities are not allowed to learn or cast it, although I can promise you many still do. Can I cast it on you? Sure, but it'd be a waste since I'm already your friend, cleric. What does the law have to say about resurrections? That's one hell of a question. He smirks for a while, the imp's enjoying his pun, haha, before moving on. What a sociopath. What are you talking about, a sociopath? I absolutely enjoy my own jokes for a second before I move on. Wait, does that make me a sociopath? Fuck. Higher tier resurrections aren't illegal. They're just not available anymore. Resurrection, the act of returning a dead person back to life. There are many spells that do this, from a weak Revivify to the legendary True Resurrection. Revivify! A third level necromancy spell, if used within 60 seconds of death and the body isn't too ruined, the target is brought back to life. There are a handful of known divine resurrection spells. That's all I wanted to... Ooh, does death absolve you of your crimes? Now you're asking real questions, but no, it does not. Damn it. There's been actual laws signed in old kingdoms over this shit. He leans in, looking excited. You got the devil going. Is that a good thing? Oh, he's dancing for you. Keep it up and he'll love you to death. So, classic story, all right? A real bad guy is caught murdering his neighbor. Real sick shit. He's executed after a quick trial. Justice wins again. Everyone's happy. But surprise, some holy man raises him up a couple months later. Holy man, or foul necromancer. In this situation, the bad guy did technically pay for his crimes, but his life was taken by the state. Just because somebody gave it back to him doesn't change that fact, right? Well, people weren't too happy with that, as you can imagine. Thus, the common legal term these days for capital punishment is DIP. Death in perpetuity. Stands for death in perpetuity. Kind of funny when you think about it. Makes total sense. It does. The city of Norvik might be a bit of a bureaucratic mess at this time, but believe me, the law keepers know their shit. So to keep criminals dipped, most states tend to hide, lock up, or simply burn corpses and spread the ashes using non-resurrectable methods. Makes perfect sense. So a properly dipped dead guy shouldn't be able to return without the use of some miraculous 9th level spell, which is obviously these days not too likely. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you. T-Shop, you hear about it? Yeah, of course, flying, blah, blah. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad. What's your take? It blew up. Not sure what else you want to hear. Why do you think it blew up? Honestly, haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. Coast War, yes, we've been through this. A near century-spanning conflict between every great nation of the Arcane era. Scholars estimated it claimed more than half of the entire human population. It is said to have begun 398 AE by the inciting spark of the assassination of Priestess Iona. And it generally agreed to have concluded with the fall of Thazan in 481 AE, 57 years ago. And you didn't hear it from me, but the little fella trusts you. He's your friend. The scorch marks look like those from a fireball, but not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff. Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Good to know. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge. Slander! The city does not train people to explode! Strength. Calm down. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend. Or an elemental, I mean. Waterlane has shipments from Kargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slipped through. Uh-oh. Evil elementals on the loose? On the loose, that'd be a story, right? Ruffled feathers. Okay, but I'd suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Who knows what feathers were ruffled? He gives you an ominous chuckle. Citizen, nod and leave. Wait, didn't she say this was where the goblin chieftain is? Kitty! Kitty! I'm coming, kitty! I'm coming! Can I talk to you? Oh my god, on the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. Behold, the cat, a legendary trickster of Norvik. Hello, greetings. Who might you be? Cat lifts up its head, its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs the air, and then ignores you once again. This cat does not care for you in the slightest. Pet it or something? If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need to find the first level spell, Speak with Animals. Yes, Speak with Animals, pretty common. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. Gain 5 experience for petting the cat. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. What you got for me? 8 crowns. Thank you, thank you. I wish I could, it'd be nice to find like a shop. Do we have a map anywhere? Oh my god, we do. Does it show me where I am? It does not. The Goblin Garden is ahead. What you got? What can I stake? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Snell's notepad. Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. This is my friend that I get. +1 dex, +1 charisma, -2 strength. Only a DC 7, so I only need a 4. Watch me get a fucking 3 right now. Oh god, I would have been so annoyed if I failed that. Nature seeps through the cracks. What is you? Ooh, a shard of yore. Let's go ahead and equip this. Can't equip, oh, texts, gotcha. There we go. You know what, maybe I'm not gonna use this because it doesn't fully get me another point in either dex or strength, and it does lower my strength by 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on using that. Now I could, no, I don't want to lose any charisma. I'm not gonna. Let's, actually, yeah, well, too late. I've already started the interaction. Okay, so why can't I fucking use Charm Person on anyone? His clothes are fit for a Reedsian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. A superficial fellow.
Huh?
Let me guess, you're the cleric. Taking you for granted, this goblin needs to learn humility. Okay, so I kind of want, no, I'm gonna just keep on with the cleric because I'm getting I'm getting extra EXP for that. I like how they actually do like immediately reward you for keeping a consistent story with yourself. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you. This old lady must be the chieftain, the matriarch of this tribe. Greet the goblin kindly. This is the beginning of a great cultural cooperation. Oh, I don't think squatting down would be a great choice here. I don't think that's going to end super great if I do it. I will absolutely perform a traditional goblin salute. You raise your arms up into the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. Oh no! Oh no! I thought that was a good thing! I thought it was a good thing! It was not a good thing! Uh-oh, that's bad. Don't understand, I'm respecting your culture, goblin. Shakes hands a little. Not feeling it. Oh my god, the writing in this game is fucking hilarious. Oh, this is killing me. I gotta go with this one though, with the actual like respectable choice. I'm sorry. The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. Exasperated, more like. Yeah, right? God, I did not expect that to be like the most rude one out of the dialogue options. I thought that was gonna be like respectable. It was not. head down to the garden throne, but He waves his claw towards you. What's all this? You look like a human shit. Dude, I don't look that bad. That's like, as far as like a cleric armor goes, that's not terrible. You've been floating around in the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He is insulting you. The Gaul, you should teach him a lesson. I died and was reborn. Now that's a good excuse. He laughs and motions down the stairs. Just dust yourself off. Okay. Good. But just to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid, don't climb the trees, stay away from the edges, and enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. This dragon... Wait, what? Oh, I completely missed that. How did I completely miss that? Anyway, this dragon sounds dangerous. Keep track of her fangs. Tell her what she wants to hear and you'll be fine. You should look out over the river. The cold Scani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed. He is always with you. Follow him down the stairs. You do so with great stride. Yeah, sure. Leave. Okay. That's about an hour and a half of streaming. I'm getting real hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, and next time I stream, we'll start out here and go meet the Goblin Chieftain. I'm just gonna create a new save file. Save. And with that, thank you all so much for tuning in. My name is Moofy Foof. You all be safe, have a good night, get some good food, drink your water, and get some good sleep. Goodbye.